Hey, this is David, and I'm here with Max. We're going to be talking about one of our featured manufacturers for this month. We've got the big 5-year anniversary sale coming up at the Alamo, March 13th through March 15th. And the manufacturer we're going to be talking about right now is Holosun, which I think you would agree has had quite a bit of attention these days, right?
Yeah, so Holosun, as we know, started out as a smaller company making emitters for the big boy companies, but they've revolutionized the industry by making their own optics, and we got two really good ones here in front of us. So what do we got on the MPX, and what do we got on the this AR-15?
On the AR here, we have the HE508T, which is, I guess, sort of the next model up from the 507C, which is kind of the predecessor. And on this guy, we have the HE503CU Elite. Both of them are green reticles. And actually, if you could talk a little bit about the 508, you were the one that really convinced me to put this on my rifle. I had iron sights, candid iron sights as backups for my ACOG here, and I just wasn't finding them fast enough for transitions. So Max, I talked to Max, and he actually recommended this, and it's been an incredibly helpful. It's a great optic.
Yeah, so these 508 and 507 variants, what's unique about them is they were originally patterned after the RMR, so one of the more rival company, but they use the same mounting solution, so you can go ahead and put this on a pistol or a rifle. In this case, David has it on a arrow socket mount. The differences between both the 508 and the 507 are the 508 is a titanium CNC body, whereas the 507 is just an aluminum body. Some specifications or specs on these models are it will be dual powered, solar with a CR2032, so you've got two sources there. You have a bunch of different reticles. Not only can you get them in green and red, but you can also get them changing between a 2 MOA dot, a 32 MOA dot and ring, or just the ring itself. So a bunch of different features there. Additionally too, you can cycle through a shake awake feature. So if I leave the gun in idle position for, let's say, 15 minutes, it will shut off. But when I pick the gun up, it'll turn back on again. A few other options too. You have a adjustable brightness setting where it'll automatically adjust the ambient light around you. So if you're outside on a bright sunny day, the reticle will increase in brightness, but when you move into a less lit room, it'll go ahead and decrease in brightness. So very good optic. The titanium versions are the ones that we would recommend, right, for durability, the lightness of it as well, and then it is a little bit smaller in dimension as well.
And that's exactly why I went for it, yes.
Yeah, perfect little option. What do we got there?
This is the 503CU. This is the Elite, again, green reticle. Some of the features, it's got the push button adjustments on here. It also has many of the same features as the 508. In other words, you can have it auto set for adjust. It has the shake awake feature as well. External battery access, which is excellent. You don't have to remove the optic to change the battery. Dual power, solar backup. Shielded turrets for elevation and windage. So it's terrific. And one of the things that you mentioned earlier was these optics are patterned after major manufacturer optics, so they are compatible with mount solutions. For example, what about this guy? This one is
yeah, so that one's the aim point mounting solution. So they built their optics off of that pre-existing mount, and there's just so many other mounts, right? Geisley, LaRue, American Defense. Scalar Works, all these guys make that mount for the aim points, but you can also throw on Holosun as well. So you got a bunch of different options with that.
So these are really great, highly recommended, and we do a lot of shooting, so they definitely are rugged and excellent.